I wonder, and I'm curious on your opinions about this. It almost seems to me that biometrics is really just a very complex password, in that it's hard to fake it or to guess what it would be, but underneath the hood, it kind of behaves like a password would.
Yep.
There's a hash or a token or a ticket that's generated, hopefully securely, hopefully it's transmitted securely, hopefully it's validated securely, but still it's a whole bunch of ones and zeros, just like a password is converted into. So even though biometrics produces a level of complexity in that first line of defense, does that mean that MFA still has a role to play there?
Yeah, well, I'd say a couple things. We always weigh this, the decision to be convenient versus secure. And so really what we do when we look towards Zero Trust is, how do we make sure that it's convenient enough for somebody to log into, but it's secure? So we're not negotiating on security piece, but we're making it easier for someone. So biometrics is essentially make it easier for us to obtain that information, so we know it's them. We know it's that person or that application they need to get access to. So it is balancing between the two. As IT professionals, as we all know, that's a difficult thing to balance.
Yeah.
And the dangerous game about biometrics too is it's the attackers are out there. If you start making centralized repositories of biometrics, that is a very big target, because the one thing that we know about biometrics, unless violence is involved, you cannot revoke the biometrics, the way that your eyes are designed, the way that your fingerprints work, and things of that nature. So the thing about biometrics is that it is not in and of itself an MFA event. What you do with your biometrics is you unlock the ability to submit something on your behalf, something like a keying information or something of that nature, so that you're completing some sort of cryptographic exchange. But to pull that lever that I talked about earlier, you're actuating with something that you are. And that's fantastic, because with the devices that we carry around today, that's stored locally to the device and enrolled locally to the device. And if you are providing those devices as an enterprise to your customers and use some sort of device management to prevent other devices from being enrolled, now you've got a nice closed walled garden where you can let the users use something that's incredibly convenient and they're used to using all the time anyway.
Yep.
Yeah.